we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And drive-through penalty off the start for Sora. That's heartbreak for the Red Bull team. Looks like Corey getting off to a good launch. Race roller up the inside. And snipes. Everyone holding their positions nicely indeed. See Simba making up 1. Sem making up 1. Watch it. Yeah, of course. Mexican Grand Prix. Don't you worry. All these drivers want to watch the Mexican Grand Prix. Same with me as well, of course. But that's why this race is a little bit earlier. So we can get this out of the way before the Mexican Grand Prix. Because of course that is the most important race. This is the second most important race of the day. Some nice jumps there. Ham up 2 spots. Kiki up 2 spots. Metal down 3. He's probably kicking himself right now. We go into the hairpin for the first time in this race. Everyone's still locked up nice and close. You can see those intervals. They don't really change much. I swear to God, they're all going to stay within a second. And then as soon as someone breaks the freaking train, then anything can happen, really. Yeah, from my past experience with this league especially, it's been noted that tire strategy is a major factor in every race. And that is literally where battles are won and lost. So we're going to see how everything plays out in the long run. Looks like most of our drivers are getting through nicely for the start, which is a good sign. Try and give some of our drivers in the back some love. Evo up 2 spots. Oh, now up 3 spots. Oh, having a look. Going around Merckx, and there we have a little bit of contact there between Merckx and Evo. I think Merckx just got the worst of it there. Just too wide going into turn 5 there. Looks like there appears to be no damage there on the Ferrari. Same with the Mercedes, which is a positive thing, of course. Looks like Kiki and Ham slowly making their way through the field, trying to get into the points positions. Jam is holding that spot right now at P10 currently. Damn, there's some very tight battles here. But of course, everyone is in that DRS train. So even when DRS is activated on this next lap, I don't know what it's going to really do for some of our drivers here. See Race Roller just trying to keep up with Corey. Corey trying to break that DRS so he doesn't have to worry about that extra straight line speed from Roller. I don't think he's going to get it on this particular... Maybe he did. I don't think he did, though. Yeah, he's going to get it. And this might be interesting now. Obviously, this will help Race Roller just keep up with Corey, especially on those straights. Top 4 have not changed since the start of this race. Not a whole lot of action, I'll be honest, but our drivers are still at least getting through. I never even really realized what happened to Sora here. Sora on a fresh set of boots? No, they're not. So must have had a incident happen. And now trailing 12 seconds behind at this current point in time. Apologies to the viewers. I did not catch that. Oh, I'm already seeing a little bit of separation already. Down into P7 there. So maybe we're going to start seeing some separate trains start to form here. Of course, Sam has to worry about Crispy now. And here we go. Crispy having a look on the inside. And there is Sam making the move. Or getting the... Sorry. Getting overtaken by Crispy. Nicely done. That's P7 for the William driver. No, Serena, this is definitely not the easiest track, but some of these drivers make it look so freaking easy. Also, the level of respect. Like, Sam didn't have to go so, like, wide to the left there. But I think he knew that, you know, Crispy was going to get the move done there. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, a lot of our drivers are going to definitely be patient here at the start. And we're going to definitely see some strategies come into play once the pit stops come in. Simba now is broken the train up here at the top. Battle for the points still raging on. Wow, Kiki. Nicely done on the brakes. You can hear the brakes squealing. The tires just locking up slightly there. These guys really know how to freaking... Like, I'm telling you, straight up, none of these drivers use any assists, Serena. No assists. I don't know if you play the game, Serena, but if you know what that means... You know. If you know, you know. No traction control. Anti-lock brakes are off. Oh my goodness, Crispy's out! Has made an accident there. We have the first safety car. We got Bert. We got Bert out. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, it was just ahead of where I was watching. See how much, if we actually did catch it, maybe I did catch it. It was just up ahead. Did we see it happen? No, it just, oh, it's just missed. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I just missed that. Well, Serena and my best friend are back again. And I know, Serena, we are so used to seeing Bert out here. But this is actually not normal for this this division. I guess it's just, you know, the track. I mean, even in real life, it literally says it's 100% rating that you're going to get a safety car every time you come to Singapore. So I guess it doesn't matter how good you are. Bert is always making an appearance. Like on Bet365, the odds are probably like minus 1,000. Yeah, maybe you're just cursing it all, Serena. Maybe it's just you. We're just gonna blame Serena, everybody, okay? Crispy, you have someone to blame now. Also, this is good news for Sora, at least. Sora can catch back up. I don't think anyone went in for... Oh, no, they did. So there we go. Some of our drivers have now switched over to the mediums. Well, I think we're going to go around at least one more time. And then everyone will catch up. And we should be good to go for at least lap 8 of 31. So, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this live, you obviously can grab your beers, hit your bowls, do what you got to do. If you're Serena, fill up your glass of wine. You got time. Obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, though, you have to, you can just fast forward this, which is always nice. But yeah, we should be getting back to racing shortly, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I actually have the cider tonight. That's awesome. Can always go with some good cider. The only thing that pisses me off with cider is I can never finish like a full bottle, so I always just get the small ones. But it is really, really damn good. But like, yeah, it goes bad like really quickly. Like I would say less than a week, just still doesn't even taste the same. So you really want to drink it like within the first 3 days of purchasing it. Nice and fresh cider. I don't know, that's just me, my opinion. But yeah, definitely love some good cider. By the way, I'm talking non-alcoholic drinks for the first time ever, so that's like a milestone for me, everybody. Well, we're going to get back to racing speed. So I'm assuming Sem is going for a 2-stop strategy. Whereas the rest of our drivers are going to go for that normal 1-stop. All right, here we go. Back to racing speed. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone is now bunched up once again as we get back underway. Our drivers having looks at each other as we go down into turn 1. No one making a move as of yet. Oh, looks like in the back, Sora made a move on Merckx. Jesus, Murphy, these drivers are ripping through here. Getting some good looks. Go down into turn 7 now. No DRS, of course, because Burt was just out. Oh, it looks like Andreas and Sem having a battle here as we go through turns 8 and 9. Looks like Sem is just going to win out. Oh, boy, that was close. You can even see Jam was having a look at Andreas there. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, Sem has made the move on Andreas. The fresh mediums coming in handy there. Looks like that little extra grip. Jam now going to maybe have a look at Andreas. Oh, something happened in the background. I think that was Sora. You see Jam just having a look. Having a look-see. Having a peekaboo. Oh, my goodness. Almost pushing Andreas at that point there. We go up the left. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Ham tried to get past Andreas as well, but Jam does it. This is some nice driving. Very intense. Ham now having a look. And is going to get the move done on Andreas. Damn, I feel bad for Andreas. Losing 3 positions. Sora is now retired from the race. Sora obviously not enjoying Singapore. He's going to look to move on and forget this ever happened. As far as Sora's concerned, it's a made-up tale that never happened. This entire race just never, it never existed. He never even participated in this race. So don't even bring it up, okay? Moving on. McLaren boys doing well. Love to see that. Blonde and Midzy, P4 and 6 respectively, as we go through that tight section that I absolutely hate. But honestly, these drivers make it look so darn easy. Unless your name is Crispy. Sorry, Crispy, was that too early? Hopefully Crispy forgives me. Still got a nice close freaking train here. This is actually ridiculous to me. DRS has finally been enabled again. Oh, Sam making a move on Kiki. So Sam, the furthest ahead of all the medium runners, is looking pretty good. I mean, showing that the mediums are definitely the quicker tire. Oh my goodness. Kiki defending on Jam there. That was team on team battle. Oh, there's something happened up there at the top. That's Drastic Blaze. Oh my goodness, and now I think something else happened in the background. That's Andreas now. So that's obviously a worse incident than what we just witnessed earlier. Looks like Drastic is kind of caught himself. But it was just a little bit of a scare. Has fallen out of the DRS from Sem, and now has to worry about the two Aston Martins who are fighting with themselves. I mean, here we go. Jam having a look up the inside of Kiki. All right, these guys are not in a party together. I mean, this is quite literally... This is some Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton shit. I'm not even kidding. And now Riggsy's going to take advantage, having a look on the inside of Jam. Gonna get the move done, and Ham now going on the brother. Ham! Oh, Jam is gonna... Oh my goodness. I mean, Jam was sitting there going for P9 in this race, and in the span of about 10 seconds, has just managed to drop the P2. This is heartbreaking. Meanwhile, Sem is probably just loving life right behind this train on that fresh set. Sem can see the leader from his POV, which is, of course, ironically, his teammate, Corey. You want to know what's another funny thing to know? Sem is my good co-commentator buddy from this league. He loves to join me sometimes, but he's never actually scored a point here in Mckeon Division this season. It is literally round 14. And I don't want to jinx him, but right now, Sem is looking very good on strategy, at least. He's doing his own race. He's doing what he has to do. Just keep it composed, brother. Having a look now on the inside. The McLaren getting close for Blonde. Oh my goodness. What a move from Sem. That's it. I love to see that. Oh my goodness. Something just happened here in the back. The Astons at it again. Oh my goodness. Jam and Kiki. It's ridiculous. They just keep fighting each other. Oh, that's oh boy. Oh, that. Oh yeah, that's anger. If I've ever seen it, Burt Mylander is coming out. Yo, these two, oh my goodness, that is angry. Now, honestly, the goblin, the evil goblin inside of me wants to invite both of these guys to a party right now. But I know that would absolutely be terrible. It would be great content, let's be honest, but... oh, boy. Heartbreak if you're an Aston Martin fan. Jam and Kiki were battling pretty much all race up until this point. And, yeah, it's obvious to me that they weren't on comms with each other. And then it looks like the frustration just boiled over at... we literally saw the tipping point. I did take a replay of it as well. So the admins can, of course, take a look at that. Bert is back out, though, ladies and gentlemen. No surprise. And, yeah, this is exactly what happened. You can just watch the two... oh, we were watching, yeah, the two of them just coming out of turn 7. And there's the first little bit. And then you can see just the frustration building. Yeah. So that's what happened. Surprised. Actually, both of them are staying in this race. Are we going to see more? Oh, yeah, that's right, because they're teammates, so they're doubles. Oh, my God. Well, that just happened. Now, Snipes is on the freshest set of tires, on a fresh set of mediums. They're sitting in P12. Important things to note. Drastic Blaze still has to make his mandatory pit stop. Same with Simba, Roller, and Corey. So just keep that in mind, folks. Oh boy, I wish I could see the actual Division 2 chat. Or no, actually, sorry, this is the Mckeon division. Sorry, I apologize. I'm so used to... last season I did Mckeon, so that's why... anyway, I wish I could see the Mckeon division chat right now, because I am sure that Kiki and Jam are going off on each other right now. And not in the positive way. Well, you know what that means? Well, I know Serena knows what that means. Now that Bert's come out a second time, I gotta bring out the whiskey. It's gotta happen. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? I'm not even gonna show my face because I know YouTube will probably bin the video if I did that. So we're not going to do that, but just know, ladies and gentlemen, I am taking a shot. To all the Twitch viewers, you guys know I do this, so let's go. I'm seeing people going on inters now because the rain has started. There are droplets. Oh my God, it's getting wet in Singapore. I'm so I'm more nervous for our drivers than I am about my own personal money bets that I made on sports today. Oh my goodness. Well, this is going to be very, very interesting. I'm actually just curious if all our drivers are going to come in right now. Is Merckx going to be in the lead of this race? Oh, Race is coming in. Roller's coming in. Anyone gonna follow? This is another thing, like Serena, if you just for fun, play this game with no assists, Singapore in the wet. Just try and do one lap. And then you guys will understand what all these drivers are going through. Like I couldn't do it. It's so hard. But I'm just saying, like you get a newfound respect once you try it for yourself and you realize how actual difficult it is. And you're just like, holy shit, how does anybody do this? And these drivers on the hards too. It's going to be interesting. How are they going to keep temperature into their rubber? Like, oh my god, I have so many questions, so few answers. But I guess we're going to get our answers in a little bit. So it's not the end of the world. But to me, it feels like the end of the world. It feels like the world is slowly collapsing here down in Singapore. And I know I've said this joke way too many times, and it's probably getting annoying to any of the long-standing viewers, but this honestly works, because straight up, when it rains, it's Singapore's. And it's about to start coming down, I think, very shortly. It's going to really throw monkey wrenches into everyone's strategies. I have no idea how the hard tires are going to work. This is ridiculous. I couldn't do it here. How much force Ah, fair enough, Serena. I understand. Yes, PC is definitely the way to go. All right, here we go. Let's go. Racing time. People are going in now. Oh my goodness. This is nuts. Merckx is it's Merckx, Andreas, and Jam. I mean, what has happened? Jam is now in the contention for a podium. This is going up. This is P2 of the race. What has just happened? Andreas has left the session, is ghosted, so Jam can go through. That's a free position for Jam now. Oh my goodness. Him and Sam are staying out, struggling on that medium tire. Everyone else is on the hard compound, or on the inter, sorry. Oh my goodness, Sam almost losing the rear end. Merckx now having a look. Yeah, Sam is really struggling. Now all the inter drivers are just ripping through with ease. Ham and Sam have got to get into the pits. This is heartbreak for Sam, who was looking so good. There we go. So Ham is going to go in, and here we go. Merckx is in the lead of this race, followed by Jam, Race Roller. Andreas is ghosted, so I'm assuming Blonde is going to catch up quite quickly. And then you got a massive gap between Corey and Blonde. And I mean, I know I said this earlier, but I can't stress this enough. Every race here in Mckeon Division is based on strategy. The winner of these races is never necessarily, or not necessarily the fast. I shouldn't say never, but it's not necessarily the fastest driver, but it's the smartest driver. And Merckx, I mean, Jim, what the heck? Just to remind you guys, this is what happened, what, 5 laps ago with Jam and Kiki? That was Jam and Kiki at the back of the field 5 laps ago. I mean, just holy shit. That's all you can say, really. Very impressive performance. Sam has now left the session. Okay, so looks like internet is an issue for a couple of our drivers here. Hopefully these guys get back in here because Andreas is losing positions. And I'm sure Sam, sitting back in P16, just going to want to make up as much ground as possible. Man, I'm blown away on how this race has really just flipped on its axis. Like, just complete inversion here. Jam quite literally is in the middle of a Mercedes sandwich right now. He is the jam of the Mercedes sandwich, if you will. If only we had, like, peanut butter in the middle, you know, peanut butter and jam. Then that would be a real Mercedes sandwich. But of course, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, let's be honest. Looks like Jam is having some good looks at Merck, but he doesn't want. I don't think he should. It's just so tight because Race Roller's right behind. So if Jam tries to take a different line and doesn't work, Race Roller might think that that's an opportunistic time for him to make a move. And something's just happened in the background. I think that's Ham. Yeah, that's Ham. And now he's dropped down into last. That is heartbreak for Ham. Was looking very good as well, but seems like yeah, these wet conditions are definitely not the most favorable, I guess, to say the least. You can see quite a bit of separation now for all our drivers after those pit stops and the safety car and all that stuff. All the kerfuffles, I guess you can call them. Got a solid battle here up at the top, though. Top 4 still in well, I guess you can call the DRS range of each other. No one has DRS, but you all know what I mean. Oh, 1 hour until the Mexican Grand Prix as well. Race Roller having a look on the inside of Jam, pushes him wide. Jam having maybe some deja vu from his teammate. Oh my goodness. This is a lot cleaner. See, that is how you go side by side, but Jam, oh my goodness. I mean, I just have to applaud both Race Roller and Jam right there. Like, I mean, I think for anybody, even with assists, that would have been just a crash. Would have been death. Burt coming back out. But for these drivers to do that with no assists in the rain, here in Singapore, side by side, in a place you don't want to be side by side at, I mean, just, I applaud you all. That's incredible. Try and give some love to some guys in the back. Evo. Gonna try and get to Simba. Oh, something just happened in the background. That is the Aston of Kiki. Has lost a front wing there at turn 14. And that's a VSC. Thank God Burt is not fully out. But yeah, that has brought out a VSC. And, I mean, what has just happened with Aston Martin? I just think it's so funny how all of that went down. I see Merckx is enjoying life, though, up here in P1. 2.5-second gap between himself and Jam. Not really Mercedes, not much of a Mercedes sandwich anymore, ladies and gentlemen. It's kind of been split apart. Everyone, though, following that dreaded Delta, the stupid Delta, if you will. Oh, sorry. I actually forgot that about Sora. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, why is Sora all the way at the back of the grid? Sora did that drive-through penalty. That's right, for a jump start. So I do apologize. I actually forgot about that completely. So yeah, Sora, definitely a race to forget. Or a weekend to forget here. Okay, so, I mean, there was a 2.5-second gap. Maybe it was just under the VSC. The drivers were being coy. But, I mean, you guys can clearly see everyone's now within a second of each other. Jam's flirting with it. I mean, I think Jam prefers the clean air. A lot better than being stuck behind a driver, especially here in the wet at Marina Bay. The track is quite literally turning into Marina Bay. Slowly but surely. Doesn't seem like we're going to need full wets as of right now. I mean, these drivers are so damn smart. They'll know for sure when they need to go on wets, but... Alright, Sem, 3-second time penalty. That's going to piss Sem off, especially in a race where everyone is pretty much relatively close. Kiki, 5-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane, and that's another retirement. So we have our third retirement of this race, folks. Yeah, I really can't stress enough how funny it is that Kiki and Jam were involved in that incident earlier on, and now you can see Jam is... I mean, the emotions that Jam has probably gone through in this race is probably an emotional roller coaster. I like to imagine it's what, like, your average female goes through when they're, like, dealing with, like, a boy that they like or something, or a guy that they like. And they just go through this emotional roller coaster, like, well, I'm mad at him, but I love him because he's so hot, but he's so stupid because he's a man. Just, I don't know. That's what I like to imagine. But anyway, Serena can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Yo, Blonde, having a look at Ray's roller now? Someone just died in the... Oh, that's, that was Kiki. I love how the game just releases the ghost of Kiki. Just like, let's let him out back on track. Just scare the shit out of absolutely everybody. Oh my goodness. Blonde really has to be smart with that braking application. Like, it just makes me nervous. It gives me anxiety watching these drivers sometimes, especially when they get so close to each other like that. Like, look at the McLaren. You're flirting with it. Absolutely flirtation with the afterlife is Blonde. Is it drying up now? Am I noticing the rain is kind of slowing down? And it's now completely stopped. The rain is completely stopped. I don't see raindrops anymore. What is going on? Jam is now taking the lead of this race. We have We're approaching 9 laps to go. Are our drivers gonna? Are we gonna go on just soft and roll this out? No, I'm saying that one more time. I mean, the track is still wet. Maybe some of our back drivers will just risk it for the brisket here. I can see one of our back markers doing that. Corey has made a move on Andreas. So Corey's now up into P5. Making moves. Oh my goodness. Corey is ripping through slowly but surely. There's what, a 14-second gap at one point? Would the VSC kill that? Like, Corey. On a charge. Absolute charge. Oh, Blonde past Merckx. P3 for Blonde. Merckx is really falling back now. Lost 3 positions in the span of, what, I think it was like a lap. I just can't believe Jam is actually in the lead of this race. Oh, we got shit going down in the back, folks. So Snipes is the first person to make that early pit stop. Let's see if it works out. I'm almost 90% sure Jam is going to come in for this lap. Did our championship leader just have like an incredible IQ move there? Oh my goodness, Jam is staying out. What? Race Roller staying out. Blondie's staying out. Merckx is staying out. What is happening? Are they must be thinking that they can go to the end. It's the only possible explanation. Another 3-second time penalty for Sam. Sam is not going to be happy. Corey making a move on Merckx. Nice done from Corey. Holy crap, this is nuts. What? Are they seriously going to stay out? Like, I know it's a long pit stop. I understand that. But it just must make your life so much simpler. Then again, it doesn't seem like Sem is really catching up, or Snipe, sorry, is catching up to Simba. Guess I'll just keep an eye on that delta between Snipes and Simba. Right now the gap is 23.3. So the inter runners and the dry runners are kind of running equally right now. It's definitely that middle ground. And race rollers come in. DRS re-enabled as well. So Jam and Blonde and Sparks staying out. Oh my goodness, here we go. It is quite literally a final shootout. And honestly, I think Jam just stayed out a little. This is, oh my god. Just a little too long. Maybe I'm wrong. We're going to see here. See, Blonde is right behind Jam as well. 3-second time penalty for Snipes. Interesting. So some of our drivers are getting time penalties here in these changing conditions. So yeah, I think it's safe to assume that Jam and Blonde and Sparks are coming in now. The gap between Jam and Race Roller is what? 24 seconds? 25? Here comes Roller. I'm nervous for everyone right now. Here we go. Jam has got fresh boots on. Blonde's got the fresh boots on. Race Roller's coming across the line. And he's going to pass them both. Oh, wait, full safety car? And I'm assuming that's him. Oh my goodness. So Bert is back out. Everyone has to follow a Delta now. This is nuts. Yeah, Ham doesn't have a front wing. Wow. This is insanity how this race has just flipped over multiple times. I do wish real F1 would kind of be this crazy. Maybe we can have a crazy shit show here for Mexico City later on today. Let's be honest, Max is probably going to win. But, you know, I have a feeling it will be a good battle for the other two podium positions. I have a weird feeling about it, so. And hopefully Lando can come back from P19. Was it? Yeah, P19 he starts, right? Damn it, McLaren. It's making Lando's life more difficult than it needs to be. Alrighty then, so Bert is back out once again. I think this is going to be the last time, thank God. And hopefully we can move forward and look towards the future. Might be Midzy in the pits. Interesting, okay. So I guess our drivers just want those, like, the freshest softs they can possibly get. That's what I think. This will be the last safety car, though, Serena. Not to worry. Not to worry. Last safety car. By the way, Molly, if you are listening to the stream, our ride and die almost hit. We did pretty good, brother. I mean, there's still time to go, but I don't think, personally, I don't think Tony Pollard is getting a TD, but you never know. right, so last lap under the safety car. And then we can finally get back to, what, 3 laps of racing. It's going to be quite literally a shootout. Here we go. All right, it's official. Burt Mylander's in. And now let's go back to this race, the end of this race. It's been a crazy one. We got Race Roller in the lead ahead of Corey, then Jam, Blonde, Mercs, Rigsy, Sparks, Snipes, Simba, and Andreas to round out the top 10. Blaze, Metal, Evo, Midzy, and Ham to round out the last 5 there. Outside the points, at least for the time being. We still have enough racing to make some moves here. Here we go. Corey and Simba, Andreas on the mediums. Everyone else opting for the softs. And we are back to racing speed. Roller is underway. Corey already having a look as we go down into turn 1. You can see the Haas is right on Roller's ass. Oh my goodness. Gonna look from Jam's perspective. Jam's probably just watching the show now. Falling a little behind these two. Hopefully he doesn't get distracted, and which would maybe allow Jam or Blonde, sorry, to get the move on Jam as we're having a look goes. We go down to turn 7. Blonde trying to look for the outside. Jam holding that position. And no, oh my goodness, Blonde adds a look on the inside. No, just not able to maintain that speed. Had a move. Look for it. Couldn't get it. Holy shit. These drivers are very talented, to say the least. The top 2 battling it out, and 3 and 4 battling it out for that final podium position as well. You hear the tires just locking up there for Corey. Using a little bit of battery as well. Oh boy. This one mistake is all it takes for any one of these drivers to get caught here. Oh my goodness, Corey just having looks. He just can't get the move done right now on Roller. Now, of course, on the final lap, he will have DRS, which he might be able to use to his advantage. Or as of right now, this is just going to be tight. He's got to make the move at the right moment. He can't force it. Meanwhile, we are getting a little bit of separation in this midfield. Look at that nice little train here at the back here. Everyone's like bunched up there. Just fighting it out for the points positions. Okay, I just want to go up to the front now. We're going to try and enjoy as much as we can of these front battles here. Because we basically have 1 lap to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be intense. Blonde and Jam for that final podium position. And you got Corey and Race Roller for the win. 1 lap to go. Or as the old games would say, final lap. Well, we will have DRS coming out of turn 5 here. Let's see what Corey's going to do. He's nice and close. He's using that battery. Same as Race Roller. Oh, having a move up the inside. Oh, fakeroonie. Can he get the position and hold it? They made contact. Oh, my goodness. That's a little bit of contact. Nothing too crazy. But Corey was able to get the lead. Jam able to hold P3. You can see Jam is running low on battery as well. Is Blonde gonna try and go for a move here as we come out of the hairpin? Race Roller's a little behind. Blonde is not though. Blonde coming through up the outside. Can he get the move done? They made contact. There's contact for sure. Oh my goodness. I think Blonde's going to get this, folks. Here we go. Blonde, what a move. And ladies and gentlemen, wow. What an ending to this race. I think Simba letting the ladies and gentlemen know how he feels about this race. Maybe they made a mistake. Regardless. Oh my goodness. That was a race. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You got Corey in P1, started in P1. Was not an easy race, to say the least, but got a solid win. Race Roller P2, Blonde P3, Jam in a solid P4. After we all know what happened with Jam there earlier on with the teammate. Mercs in P5, Rixie P6, Sparks P7, Drastic Blaze P8, Metal in P9, and B Midzy will round out the points. Evo, Simbo, Snipes, Ham, Andreas will finish off the drivers that didn't get points, but at least finished the race. And then Sem, Kiki, Sora, and Crispy all DNF'd. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is it for me this evening.